So I've got coworkers coming in today, and we're gonna go around San Diego and do some meetings. And my car was very, very dirty. Oh no, like bird shit right here on this window, and it's a little cold. San Diego's starting to get a little chilly, which I know is very privileged of me to say when it's only, but it's cold for San Diego.
At all because they were a loss leader. The vision originally for this division.
Meeting 1 done. Meeting 2 done.
He's got 87.
Thank you.
Wait, there's no lettuce. What the fuck? Meeting 3 done. 4 done. Let's go home. Today's vlog might just be from the car today. Yeah, my ice cream. Going to dinner. I don't care what else to say.
And between surf and turf tacos or the surf and turf burrito.
Wow. You're talking about food.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that burrito knocked me the fuck out. I
was the knight in shining armor in your movie.
have been watching some videos from ad directors, and there's an interesting one that they put up that was how they use AI as a film director. And I understand it's something that we need to embrace and not fight, because as technology evolves, we need to be on the train. There's one service that he put up that is an AI storyboarder. So you type in the script, or you type in what you want, and then it'll storyboard images or video. And I'm gonna try to do that with one of my ad ideas. Yeah, I've been kind of dragging my feet. I've been awake for like an hour now, but I've been kind of dragging my feet on filming today / doing this, because I know this is what I wanted to do for today's video. And part of it is probably because I don't want to film, probably because I don't like doing things I know I'm not gonna be good at. But that's the evolution of all this. So this part is always interesting to me. It is the terms and condition AI stuff. I heard on my podcast this morning that it's getting trickier and trickier for these generative AI companies, because you could ask them to generate a Disney character and then you can use that likeness and image of the Disney character, but it's copyrighted material, and Disney's notorious for copyrighting people on their IP, intellectual property. Not that I'm going to use my face in any of this, but things like here, face and voice models may be deemed biometric identifiers according to the laws of your jurisdiction, but will not be used to identify you or any individual. So, just things like that. It's a little, oh, I'm zoomed in. Things like that. Interesting. Accept, I guess. I think because it's late, we'll only do the first couple scenes. There's one part in the ad that is a dolly, a moving camera scene, and I would like to see if this can do it. I think I've seen some clips where it's pretty good. You can tell what camera movements you want it to do. I'm going to ask it to do a couple scenes, and then I'm going to ask it to do one of those scenes is going to be that dolly scene. Okay, I'm going to screen record. Let's try this. Okay, we're going to be obnoxious and use the big camera because it's been a minute. And here we go with the storyboarding. So over to LTX Studio is the app that I'm going to be using. My goal is to at least have one frame of the storyboard done. So let's see if we can do that. I've got my iPad down here. New storyboard. Blank storyboard. Create an image in GenSpace. So we just go, like, we just type it in. Okay. Yellow Wilson AVP beach volleyball sitting on the ground. You gotta be descriptive. So sitting on the ground next to washing machine in the closet
Dimly lit. Camera shot is face on the ground. Let's see what that generates. And we only have 800 seconds of generation time. Okay, let's change this. So I said sitting on the ground next to the washing machine. I should have been more descriptive. Let's change that to in the closet. Not just next to, but at the base of. At the base of a washing machine on the side corner in the closet. Dimly lit. Ball is half in the light and half in the shadow. Let's see what that gives us. I'm gonna try to do my best to not keep going back and forth on these. That's fine. We will leave that there. I wanted to see if I generate a video, can I still have the image and the video? Because what I want is to get the shot of the guy walking across. Okay, that's a waste of a... Damn, that was supposed to be a static shot. The video was supposed to be the guy walking. Okay, so let's try. I shouldn't have clicked that yet. Let's try that one more time. Camera shot is face on the ground, static / locked off. Generate a 5-second video, and in seconds 3 and 4, a main character in jeans walks by across the frame. Okay, that's the last one. We're gonna generate that video. This is crazy. This like storyboarding has gotten just more than images. Now we're doing video storyboards. Okay. Great. Nobody walks by. What the fuck? Okay. That's fine. We're gonna next one. Let's do the one where the person is setting the ball against the wall, and we're going to have a new camera angle. So the camera angle is going to be at the top. The camera angle parallel with the ceiling. One camera is 1 foot below the ceiling, shooting parallel to the ceiling. Volleyball is being set against the top of the wall. I should say the camera stays static. Camera stays static and locked off. Volleyball is being set against the top of the wall 3 times. Ball should enter and leave the frame 3 times. Look at this. Look at what I put up. When they say AI is taking over, that was a joke. Future AI overlords, that was a joke. That was a joke. This is just funny because the drawing that I have, I'll put it up, it's just different than what's being presented, and it's completely based off of my explanation and my words that I'm feeding it. Because AI is a tool. It's an input-output tool. But that's not what I wanted. It is good for realistic visualizations. But when you're talking about movements and you have this certain type of style or vision... Okay, let's see what this video is. It could be a little... insert word here. I'm not sure what the word is. I did hear that AI does have trouble with the physics of sports. So a volleyball going up and down in the frame. Here, you know what? I'm going to try to animate this on Procreate, and then I'll put up the video on what I'm imagining in my head. Can I just set this up? Do I have to draw that? This is expanded out to trying to practice drawing this, and then I'm gonna shoot this scene. This has gotten out of hand. Okay. We're growing. We're growing. And this is... The camera is just going to see... There's going to be a lot of editing in this video. I'm going to put this in red. The camera's only seeing this. This is the frame. This is the composition. This is the corner. That says corner. This is what the camera sees. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Is that clear? Does that make sense? Does that make sense of what I wanted? I feel like when I explain it and then I draw it and then when I shoot it, it's easy to understand. But I guess when you come from an AI perspective and you're like a machine, it's hard to. Okay, so this is what I mean. We're gonna shoot this right now. We're gonna go get on the tripod. Okay, I am also now realizing that my volleyball's in the car. But I also do need to take out some trash. So it works out. Let's figure this out together. So this is where the camera would be. It's a pretty bland shot right now, but okay, do I like that? Or do I like that? Okay, this is not as high as I would like it to be. This is what we're gonna work with. Okay, here's what I like about that. It's a very tight frame because I think the rest of the ad is going to be filmed on the wider lens. So it's a change of lens. I like that the ball does not cross halfway because I have this idea while we're in the waiting stage. The ball only stays on the left half of the frame because that's the beginning of the story. As the story progresses, it's going to move across the frame. And then on the end of the story, it'll be on the right side of the frame. And then at the end of the ad, it's going to be in the direct symmetrical for the pleasing aspect of it. So at the beginning of the ad, the ball's going to stay on the left. So that was a cool part that I liked about it. I don't like that it's super tight, so you don't really know that the ball is coming unless you see it until a couple of sets. So I'm going to try it with this lens and see if we can recreate some of the same cinematography composition stuff. I have no idea how the focusing is. Oh, that's way too close. That was a lot closer than I thought it would look on this lens. I just wanted a little bit further. So I might end up putting this on the kitchen counter when I do a spec ad and do actual runs for it. I would love to do it now, but it's 3:27, so but that's the idea. That's the idea. Back to the point over here. This video that they generated for me was so different than the actual video that I was trying to imagine. While this is cool, I think this AI tool is great. This AI tool is something that I will definitely be using. Like descriptions are so important. So I do really like the idea of embracing AI when, fingers crossed, we make it bigger. I can hire a storyboard artist that actually sees the vision and can draw it so that we can keep the jobs from being taken over by AI. Because communicating this with a person would be a lot easier than communicating it with AI. But that's the end of the video for today. I don't think I'm gonna go back to sleep. I think I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna do chores because it's been a while. So bye, umma, bye, appa. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for coming on this very, very late night episode of a vlog. And I'll see you tomorrow.